Hi, and welcome to Reinvention Europe. I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm ready to hear everything that you have to share with us. So, without any further ado, just jumping straight to the first question, and that's it. What is one thing that you reinvented?
Well, thank you, Mari. It's a pleasure to be here. Um, for myself, the past year or so, I was in a great opportunity. I had a great job, a great career where I was for myself, and starting from the bottom, like from the sales position, and working my ways towards a director role in a company in here in the Nordics. I kind of found myself in a position where cool, maybe not, now is the time for me to kind of take a few steps back, looking at myself and what's my passion, my purpose. And I kind of realized that maybe it was time for a change for me. I've been living in a suitcase for the past years, and being very hungry in learning, and very curious about learning from others. So I myself thought that this is time for me to maybe start something with myself, something my own business, and jumping into the unknown from a good job a month before the pandemic. That was pretty risky. I couldn't have known that in that point of time, but now when I look back, I was pretty foolish of me. But I think I've learned a lot, going into a pandemic, going to chaos and uncertainty. I think that's kind of what shows the person's true colors. And I think that's the best place to learn. And going into a business owner with finding an opportunity from my two partners who took me with them in this new job and this new role as a CEO and a partner, building something new, and making some kind of a big difference for companies, and inviting other people along. I think that's the right decision that I did, even though it was hectic at the beginning, and then moving from Sweden back to Finland. So I think taking a few steps back, I think a lot of people have done it in the past half a year, 6 to 8 months, and then just going ahead and find your purpose again. And yeah, I think that's the best thing that's happened,
Yeah,
honestly.
I love that. I really love how, with all the hectic things that were happening, you just highlighted the learning process and going there and figuring out what actually your purpose is. I really love that. And, the next question that I have for you is, what is the new conversation that you would like to start?
Yeah, well, that's a very good question, Mike, because that's something that I've thought about a lot now, being a business owner and kind of an entrepreneur. That okay, what's something that people needs to hear from more and learn from more, and I like myself found an opportunity. I identified it, and then I acted on it. And how can people do that? My conversation that I would like to start or open up more is where can we find these forums or discussions or events? Well, events is tough these days, but where people can find information, because I think there's a lot of entrepreneurship, especially in Finland, a lot of young entrepreneurs trying their ideas, starting their own businesses, and just going for it. That takes a lot from a person. It takes a lot of courage and willpower and open minds to try something new. But I think there's still a lack of the lack of knowledge, where people can find about it, where people can hear stories, where people can hear when somebody has faced difficult times or made difficult decisions, not only hear about the good stuff, but actually the bad stuff, and well, not the bad, but the hard stuff, and hard decision, tough times. And I think that's something that we need to take up and share with each other.